Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, May the 10th, 2025. As you can see, we are down here at Susan's cabin, which is part of the Skyline Valley region, where we have the seasonal event. The Big Bloom's going to be starting here any second there now. Now, of course, we do have Double Score Weekend, which is coming up here very shortly here, which is awesome. And of course, Double Score Weekend happened this past Thursday, May the 8th, and it'll go right up through to Monday, May the 12th. So that's pretty awesome. I'll wait here another second for those to pop back in. Quite a few people here, pretty awesome, loving it. Nice. A lot of people using the old lunch boxes. Alright, let's see if they're popping in here yet. Nope, not yet. So that's good. I'm glad to see that people are kind of waiting a little bit before starting the event, before they talk to Black-Eyed Susan. Because, you know, just never mind. Just to give other people a chance on the server to get here. Now, I think quite a few people here already, so maybe they just kind of looked at the map here. Let's take a look at these challenges here and see if there's anything in regards to this particular one. Alright, so there we go. So kill an insect during the Big Bloom event while wearing a flower crown 5. So we have this one here through the day. Of course, we will get the flower crown plan from completing the event. You can also buy the flower crown plan from other players' vendors, as well as flower crowns themselves, as is from other players' vendors as well. So just an FYI. Hopefully I remember, but we'll go over how to craft a flower crown when we're done completing this event. Now, of course, killing an insect has to be during the event, the Big Bloom, and at location at Susan's cabin, okay? So don't go around the wasteland trying to find insects anywhere else. It has to happen at Susan's cabin, at site during the Big Bloom event, all right? So FYI, so we have that one highlighted. All right, so let's go ahead here. We're going to try to take out some insects here. So there's a blot fly there. And again, all you have to do is make sure one of your bullets land. You don't have to necessarily kill them per se yourself, but give other people a chance as well. Now, another thing is these beelzebub babies, they will kind of let out some of the bee swarms, okay? And the bee swarms are also considered... Oh, there's some block flies here. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys here. Nice. So there we go. Kill an insect during the Big Bloom event while wearing a flower crown. And as you can see, I'm wearing a flower crown right here. I've been wearing this through the last couple of days just to be on the safe side, okay? So now we are completed that one. Let's take a look at it here real quick here. And just to show you how it's completed, all right? So first and foremost, I suggest you kind of do that first, all right? And that way there, you'll be able to, you know, get your daily without having to wait a whole another hour for this event to pop up, all right? So try to get her done as quick as you can. I'll get a couple of mines there. Set the overgrown on fire, so everything is going really fast here, so that's good. Alright, let's head up here real quick. We're gonna grab some Molotovs. Now, of course, they show up as weed killer. We're gonna highlight them here. Alright, so we got that done. Wow, that's very fast. Holy mackerel. So the bee swarm's there, so The bee swarms are also considered insects, as I mentioned. Now I like to kind of perch myself up on this rock, as a few other people like to do as well. Nice, just like that. Wow. Wow, that is definitely the quickest. That is the quickest. Like, we'll call it 5.5 minutes. Wow. Nice job, everyone. Holy mackerel. That's awesome. Newton's broadside there.
That'll show those giant waves not to mess with Susan. Oh, I mean, well done, sweetheart. Oh, he's back. My arch nemesis, Beelzebub. You won't get my flowers, you audacious bug.
Did kill a couple insects over here, so let's go ahead and collect some alien blaster rounds there. Nice. Tad overweight, so let's go ahead. We're going to use a carry weight booster. There we go. Okay, good stuff. All right, so let's quickly go to our camp, and I'll show you how to craft the crown. A flowered crown, I should say. Put this gun away here. So as we talked about, yeah, that went really fast. I can't believe how fast that went. Of course, you have to be wearing a flowered crown, like my character is wearing right here. Now, again, a couple of different ways we can do this. You can get a flower crown plan from completing the Big Bloom event. You can also buy the flower crown plan from someone's vendor. Okay, and that's what I've been doing. If I've been getting multiples, I've been just selling in the vendor for about 25, 50 cash just to kind of help people out, all right? And another thing you can do is you can craft a flowered crown at your armor workbench, and you can sell the flowered crown as is without the plan at in your vendor as well. You can help other people there as well. So you just go to an armor workbench, of course, you go craft, and you go down here to headwear. You'll come across the F section, so there's your flowered crown. So of course you will need one of the type of flower. So this, our Cardinal Weeper, you need 5, and then 3 cloth, crystal cup, 5 of them, 3 cloth, and so on and so forth. All right, so that's what I usually recommend, but the Cardinal Weeper and the crystal cup and even the red lily is something that these are the ones that we will grab from the event themselves. All these other ones are hybrids, and I made a little video there earlier on how to craft hybrid flowers, and you can check that video out if you so wish. But that's all you have to do is you just craft your flower crown, and that's it. And then once when you craft it, all you do is you go to your Pip-Boy, you go under apparel, and you make sure you have it equipped just like that, okay? So it's on your person's head. And again, the plans, people have been selling them in their vendor and have been crafting the crowns and placing the crowns as is in their vendors as well, just to kind of help people out. So FYI, you can also do it that way. All right. But I think if you complete the event just once, you will get one of those plans automatically, which is pretty cool. So everyone should be able to do it. All right. Let's see what is next here, Jim. Let's see if there's anything else. So again, we do have double score weekend, which is right up through to Monday, May the 12th, which is pretty awesome. And if you ever wonder why I have a little more score than you, take a look at the top right-hand corner screen. I have a 25% boost. Of course, I claim the 25% boost right off the current Season 20 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%. And of course, you can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. Now, I usually like using score booster drinks during double score weekends, just so I can kind of get a little bit more score. So let's take it. We have 3 of them here. We're going to get an extra 25% for 24 hours. Let's go ahead and do that. And you see it bump up to 50%, which is pretty cool. Now, if you ever use a score booster drink and you never notice your score increasing, there's nothing wrong with your game. All you do is you back out, And you basically go back and you see it pop back up. All right, so just an FYI. So, and again, you'll come across some old information from like years and years ago, you know, on Reddit and such, and people saying, "Oh, save your weekly challenges for double score weekends." Now, that may have been a thing several years ago or so, but again, as you can see, double score weekend does not affect your weekly challenges, only your daily ones. So you can do your weekly challenges anytime. So just an FYI, they're only your dailies are affected with a double score weekend. Okay. While we are here on a public server, let's go ahead and visit a best build camp 1. So let's go ahead and take a look around the map. See if there's a best build camp around. Doesn't look like it, is there? Yeah, no best build camps here at all. Wow, that's quite something. This must be a fairly new server because there's no best build. Usually I find the best build camps will pop up within an hour on a server, but that's quite odd for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead while we are doing this. Let's just server hop here. No one was at my camp at the vendor, so that's fine. We'll just go to another public server with other people. And I find lately trying to find best build camps are getting hard to find these days. So I really wish Bethesda would remove that daily challenge because they are a little hard to find. Either people just gonna give up and don't care or something, but yeah, stay on this real shore. I am a little overweight. Oh, okay, no, it went away. So, let's check this server here. Looks like we're on the same server. Yeah, I don't see any best build camps at all. That's, yeah, I think we're on the same server, though. That's so odd. Yep, nothing. Let's server hop again here. And this can be a little annoying, I know. But that's what we have to do. Now, even if you're on a your own server, like a private one, I find 45 minutes to an hour playing a best build camp will pop up even on that private one. So I have seen that using my low-level character and this character if I'm on a private server for 45 minutes to an hour. They just kind of pop up there randomly. All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, I really wish they would get rid of that particular challenge. I think someone mentioned that a few months ago as well. Yep, still nothing. All right, well, let's keep going then. I think we're going on different. I think we're going on different servers anyway. Just luck of the draw is all it is. It's a really nice picture there with the fog and the woods and all that. That is pretty cool. I think we're on a different server here now. Looks a little bit different anyway. Can't believe this. Can't find a best build camp to save our life here. Ha! Unbelievable. Let's see here. Okay, let's set server hop here. Because we have spawned into servers like we're doing now. And there would be best camps there. So it's not... I know some people might think, you know, well, maybe you're not giving in a minute or two, but we have popped in. We've done this before. As soon as we went to the server, I checked the map, and you know there'd be best build camps there. I'm just thinking maybe going to the same server. It is a possibility. Okay. Alright, so there's a best build camp right there, so let's quickly go over there. So again, just in case people are using the old timestamps here, visit a best build camp 1. So again, best build camps can be on both type of servers, private ones and public ones. I find if it's newer servers or less than an hour old, young, I guess, basically there won't be any best build camps around. You do have to wait, I find, about 45 minutes to an hour on a particular server for a best build camp to pop up. Now, we have server hopped a couple times, and we finally found one, so that's good. So we're just going to utilize the fast travel here, just because we can. If you don't have as many caps, you can utilize the free fast travels in-game. And again, as I mentioned, the number of best build camps is few and far between nowadays. There we go. This is the best build camp 1 for 1 done. Just like that. It's that easy. Now, of course, being at a best build camp, we can't interact with the workstations. We can't interact with the vendors. So just an FYI there. If you are new to the game. Alright. Let's go ahead here. We are going to go to our own server where it's a little quieter. A little less competition around. Now that we got all that out of the way. Sooner or later, of course. I know some of you have been mentioning about some growing pains with the Big Bloom event. I found the last 2 days doing that event on multiple servers it's been going pretty good. Like, there's been not a whole lot of glitching going on. Like you saw that last one, like, 5.5 minutes. Like that's pretty darn quick. And then it took us about 10 minutes trying to find a best build camp. And that's something. Can you do, man? Alright, let's take a look at these challenges here. And we are going to highlight them. Nice. Nice. Alright, go ahead, collect a teapot too. So many great spots we can find teapots here in the game. I do have a video where one of the best spots to find teapots is up here at the Palace of the Winding Path. We can find anywhere from 7 to 12 in this one location. It is a really, really good location. There's a couple teapots here at the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse as well as Settlers Ridge. There's 3 of them here at the Giant Teapot. And even right here, down here at Susan's Cabin, there are 2 of them right down here. So let's pop into Susan's Cabin here on this private server. If we are on a public one, they've I'm sure someone have already taken them. So these 2 teapots here, we do have the 2 styles. We have the typical teapot we can find in games, like that kind of brownish color there. So there's one right there, and that's our typical teapot right there. Let's grab that. And then the other one should be right up here. And this is the other style teapot. Now we can find 2 of these type right at the Giant Teapot itself. And they're a little bit bigger, but there you go. Put teapot 2 for 2, utilizing this nice new location here that maybe someone never thought about. So I thought I'd kind of incorporate that. It's funny, I was just thinking about that the other day. Yeah. Good old AI is trolling me again. Let's take a look to see what's next here. That's pretty strange how we completed that event, the Big Bloom, but it didn't come up as completing the event. That is odd. I'm just kind of looking at this now. That doesn't even make any sense to me. Weird. Alright, kill an enemy in the Cranberry Bog Region 5. Okay, good stuff. So the Cranberry Bog region is, of course, this reddish looking area here. Okay. Now, just an FYI, where we are at right now, Susan's Cabin, this is considered part of the Skyline Valley region, alright? So Again, they didn't really count there, so it's got to be more so in around the Cranberry Bog. And of course, when it says enemy, everything is on the table. So we're talking about animals, insects, robots, humans of any type, cryptids, ghouls, scorch beasts, what have you. Everything is on the table. Everything is good to go. All right, for this. What we're going to do here today, we're going to go after some scorched, and we're going to go right over here to the Ranger District Office. So let's pop in here today. It's been a little while since we were here. If you have a couple of grenades or Molotovs, what have you, help yourself out. Oh wow, see that guy just run there? Oh, jeepers! Jump scare! Sorry guys. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what that guy's shooting at. I don't know. They had a drill on him. There you go. Nice. Just like that. Oh. Didn't see that guy there. Get up on this roof here. There we go. Okay. Let's see what's next here. Alright, so we're going to do these two here at the same time. Let's go ahead and complete an event 1. That is so weird. And we completed the big bloom event, but it didn't count. So this one here should have been checked off the same time that we did this one here. So that's interesting. Let me know if that happened to you. I'm just kind of curious. So again, if you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video, but basically for that hour and 6 minutes, which is all time-stamped, there are several events that we can do here in game. I would say maybe about 5 or 6 that we can spawn in ourselves. So we've all been on those servers and we've seen events that we just don't want to do, don't feel like doing, or maybe we're by ourselves or we're timid to do. So I kind of go through those particular events that we can spawn in ourselves, and of course you can spawn in just by simply fast traveling to those areas, and I show you how to complete them, and you can definitely check that video if you so wish. Let's take a look at the map here and see what we have available to us. That is so bizarre. Mole Rat Horde, okay, that's a good one. Load bearing, okay, that's a little long. We have, that one's a good one. Leader of the pack, could be a little long as well. Okay, good stuff. Oh, what's this one here? AWL Anemones, okay. Let's go down here to the Mole Rat Horde and we'll join that event and see what happens here. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, that's bizarre. How bizarre. Alright, good stuff. So as we can see, that worked out pretty good. So sometimes when you go to these hordes, sometimes they'll bring you to these circles around the map kind of thing, and then you got to pick and choose which one, so you have to investigate the area. So this is pretty lucky, actually, that we come across this now. I recommend killing the horde boss right away, because if you don't, he'll keep spawning in more mole rats or more of his kind of thing. And unless you're really looking for XP, it's a good way to get some XP that way. Alright. Bodies everywhere is here. Huh, weird. There we go. Just want these alien blaster rounds. Careless with the mole rat meat. There we go. Alright, and usually the legendary He didn't think he had anything on him. Unless he transported somewhere else, mind you, but he was right down here. Kind of a strange color here, isn't it? Alright. Alright, let's take a look at the next one here. Again, we're going to do these two here at the same time. So harvest corn, razorgrain, or a Tato plant 12. And again, if you have corn or razorgrain or a Tato or Tato plant, whatever you want to call it, in your camp, that is the way to do it as well. It'll definitely save you a lot of time. However, looking for corn, razorgrain, and Tato plants is not that hard. So right up here, Cobbleton Farm's a good spot for all three. Razorgrain, Silva Homestead, corn at Silva Homestead, razorgrain at Billings Homestead. Right around the corner from the Big House, Tattoo Parlor under the overpass, we have that red barn. That's where we went the other day. Some corn and razorgrain there. Just out back at the General Steakhouse there, nice little patch of crops back there as well. And there's a bunch of unmarked farms right along this location here. Alright, so just an FYI. Let's pop up here to Cobbleton Farm here today. Now again, if you have this stuff in your camp or one of your camps, definitely harvest it that way. Again, you'll just save yourself a whole whack of time. Now when you are harvesting crops anywhere, there is a perk card that will help you out under perception. It's called Green Thumb. We twice as much when harvesting flora, so instead of 1, you do pick up 2. Okay. Now, it doesn't really help you so much with the daily challenge, but it does help out in many great ways, especially if you're a herbivore. That's why I always like to kind of mention it. Will be a couple of ghouls up here. Got some corn right here. As you see, we are picking up 2 each time. There we go. Nice. Awesome. As you can see, there are razorgrain there. Tato or Tato plants right there. This is a really good spot. And I would say maybe about 6 ghouls in total, not a whole lot of them. Let's just kind of move out of here and out of the way so they don't really see us. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the next one here. Eat a vegetable 10. So if you're a carnivore, you don't have to waste a reroll. You can go ahead and complete this one, no problem at all. And seeing how I showed you some great spots where you can find corn, razorgrain, and Tato plants. So just to show you under stats and effects that I am indeed a carnivore. There we go, right there. Go back to item. We're going to go ahead and we're going to eat our corn, eat our vegetables. I'm pretty happy to get the rats anyway because I'm a ghoul. There we go, eat a vegetable 10 for 10 done. Just like that. And that's as easy as it is. And again, don't bother wasting a reroll. You can go ahead, just a daily, weekly challenge, so no problem doing that. Easy score. And I think we're done. Just like that. Double score weekend, guys. If you have any score booster drinks, by all means use them to kind of help yourself out there. We're at 132 here on this channel, so that's pretty cool. Let's head back to our camp here. I'll take a look at weapon of the day. Need to buy a few things there. Being on public servers, I had a lot of people visit my camp, which of course it's this camp here is so close to the event, the Big Bloom, and I've had a lot of traffic, like more traffic than could ever imagine through this camp. And I've almost sold a lot of stuff. It's quite something. Even stuff that I've had for quite some time. People are just buying it right up. But of course, a lot of my items I only sell for like 50 to 100 caps. All right, so yeah, it's that'll definitely help, sure. All right, what are we doing? Yeah, weapon of the day, Jim. That's what we were doing. Busy yapping here is what you're doing, Jim. Not that. 2-shot refined sharpshooters alien blaster, +1 projectiles, +25% damage, +50% limb damage, +50 durability. Target movement speed reduced by 30% for 3 seconds. The 2-shot crippling durability. It is a long barrel sharpshooter grip, cryo mag, short scope, and zenith paint. Pretty awesome looking paint. 41 times 2 electrical damage, 16 times 2 cryo damage. Takes alien blaster rounds. And it is single fire, very quick on the trigger. Absolutely love it. It used to be a little bit more powerful. They did nerf it, I would say maybe about 10 months ago or so, but yeah, really good weapon still. Fun to use, I would say. And again, just a simple gunslinger, just a simple pistol build here. Take a look at the perk cards. So under agility, we have Gunslinger Master, Gunslinger, Gunslinger Expert. So if you are a returning player, they did change these bad boys. So that's why they look like that now. Evasive White Knight Adrenaline. These random luck cards, which randomly pop in when they're being activated. You have Demolition Expert here, Suppressor, Fireproof, Tank Killer. Crackshot's a good one for pistols. Concentrated Fire, Grenadier, Sturdy Frame. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me, they stay the same. I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. Yeah, so there you guys go. Had a lot of compliments on my outfit here. This outfit, let's see here. It is the red Hawaiian shirt and shorts outfit. It even comes with sandals. I don't know if you can see them there. They come with little sandals there. Pretty sharp little outfit. Looks really good with this Cardinal Weeper crown as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me, That's Me, Jew, Andrew Demon, Confounded Bridge, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Picaris, Benny Bunny, Grant Trentno, Tony Watson. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.